Hi, SCA community. Let me share with you a letter that I just read to our faculty and staff. Dear SCA community, 22 years ago, God made it absolutely clear that I was to throw my name in the hat and apply for our school's head administrator. Most of you know my story. Chuck and I owned Baskin-Robbins stores, and I served on our Board of Education. There was no doubt I loved this school, and I saw the difference it made in the lives of our boys. But when I heard God's still small voice, I resisted and I wrestled. And finally, I gave in out of obedience. Once I did, He intervened like never before. Our stores sold in a week, and I began my master's degree, and the rest is history. Over 22 years, I've seen God's favor on our school. We've purchased property, built buildings, became accredited, added the high school, and most importantly, served thousands of children and their families. The impact our faithful teachers have on each child is priceless, with a ripple effect that is large and effective. I cannot imagine a better place to have invested time, energy, and my talent. From the start, I have held this position with an open hand, asking the Lord to reveal His will for each year. Much in the way He made it clear that I was to begin my time here, He has now made it clear that this is to be my last year to serve as your head of school. You may ask, does this have to do with this challenging COVID year? Well, actually, no. I began discussing this transition months ago with our Board of Education, and this was prior to COVID. However, I'm thankful He's given me this year. Think how hard it would have been for a new head of school to have to navigate a new position as well as the COVID world at the same time. Obviously, God knew the timing. So what's my next great adventure? I will continue to represent SCA on the national stage as a board member for the Association of Christian Schools International. And I also hope to help our own board wherever they feel I can add the most value. And I have to admit, I'd like to spend a few more weeks on the beach than I did this year. The scripture God gave me 22 years ago when I began this journey was Ephesians 3:20. To Him who is able to do immeasurably more than we can all ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. To Him be the glory. It has been my greatest honor and privilege to serve the SCA community as your head of school. I now ask that you join me in praying for our next head of school and clarity for the Board of Education through the selection process. I believe God has already been preparing our new school head to lead us to a future we cannot even imagine. The best years are yet to come.